today I really wanted to kind of give you permission to think differently. I think it's really hard for us because the way we got ourselves in this situation was just going about everything the way everyone else does, eating the man-made processed foods, the sugar and everything. And that's how we got metabolically sick and ill. And so we kind of tend to, in this community, be the zealot and go the opposite direction and yell from the mountaintops that we are against fruits and vegetables, that we are against this, we are against that, and that we are only focusing on that. And just as much as everyone is different, everything changes. And so I want to give you permission to think differently. I want to give you permission to say, you know what, this worked for me for a year, and this is working for me for year 2. This worked for me for year 2. This is working for me for year 3. We are ever changing, developing, progressing humans, and things change. Not only is everything different for everyone, everything changes. And I don't want you to feel like you are in this box, that you can only do this. And I say this because I had an interview recently with another carnivore person, and they asked what I ate, and I something inside of me was like, oh, do I tell them? And I was like, no, this is my progression. I ate only meat and fat for a long time. And now every once in a while, I have sauerkraut. Every once in a while, I have a sweet potato. And I'm not falling back into mental illness. It's a miracle. It's amazing. Now, I did do an experiment, and I had a white potato, and it caused me 24 to 48 hours of depression. And so I know, I've done my own experiment. White potatoes don't work for me, but sweet potatoes do. I haven't had a problem with sweet potatoes, but that's my experiment. That's not your experiment. So I just wanted to remind you guys that everyone is different, and that everything changes, and you have to find your way. And that's kind of the fun part, because it's not the same for everybody. It's different, and we get to explore this. How boring would this journey be if it was the same path? You'd be like walking on a treadmill. Oh, this is what I do. This is what I do. This is what I do every single day. No, it gets to change. You get to change. You get to progress. So just wanted to encourage you guys.